I'm Dazzle, and here's my husband Gino, and our Chloe. Welcome to Dazzle TV.
Today, Dazzle and I, our topic is gonna be there's plenty of good Filipinas in the Philippines. And we just thought it was a good topic to discuss because we've been seeing a lot of negativity online. For our experience, the time that Dazzle and I have been together, we have a lot of expat friends that are married to Filipina, that's got girlfriends or Filipina, and we don't really see that, with
They're all happy.
they're all happy. That's why I don't get it. When you see like the negative things on YouTube regarding Filipinas, because most of them are just like happy. They do everything together.
Yeah,
They
most of the time.
most of the time they're
Even if they have kids already.
yeah, they're going to Boracay. When we were playing cornhole, it's always like couples. We were always like couples, and we always had a great time. So I just never saw that. The time that I've been here, as far as like expats being with Filipinas, majority of them that I've seen, they're all happy. They're having a good life here, enjoying their life here in the Philippines. My experience with my Filipina, Dazzle, Dazzle's really traditional as far as really family oriented. Family's important to Dazzle. She's always talking to her family. It's important. Like, we live an hour from Dazzle's mom's house, sister, the brother. So they're only like an hour away from us.
As a Filipina, we are raised to look out for each other in our family. Just like me, I am married with Gino. He's an expat, considered an expat. And with me, I grew up with I wasn't rich, and then when I met Gino, my life has improved, and I can take it that I am living a good life with Gino, and my family is just, if they're like having a hard time. For me, a lot might think that it is a red flag if you start helping your Filipina or her family financially. For me, yes, it is a red flag if first you haven't met her family yet and you don't know your Filipina that much. But if her family is like working, but her in the Philippines, even if you work, if you have a job, it's not enough, especially if you want all her family to have an emergency funds. It's really almost impossible. A lot of Filipinos are live paycheck to paycheck. So for me, if it is really emergency and your Filipina family treats you like a family and they're good to you, your Filipina loves you, for me, if you can, why not help? It's not a red flag.
Yep. And the way I've always approached it with Dazzle's family, for me, as long as they're working, they're trying to improve themselves, like Dazzle's younger brother, Miko, we helped put him to college. So now he's graduated from college, and now he works in Boracay. For me, I don't see it as a handout. Because like I would see it more as a handout if they're not trying. Like Dazzle said, just the way it is here in the Philippines, here in the province of Aklan, the minimum wage here for Filipinos is $5 to $6 a day. And if you can imagine, if you're making $5 or $6 a day, that's not very much. There's nothing, there's not a lot you can do with that. So I've never had a problem, like if there's an emergency, if somebody got sick, during COVID, during the pandemic, because none of them had any jobs. Dazzle
Or-
and I would deliver,
Yeah.
you know.
Or with my nephew's school supplies.
Yeah, you know, like things like that. I
Yeah.
never had a problem helping with that because for me, it was just the right thing to do. You know, I would do that even if I was in the United States, not just with family, just even friends. You know, it's like helping people out, you know, when they need help. It's not like they're lazy and they don't want to do anything. It's just, it's hard here in the Philippines. And the pandemic was an example of that. You know, it's like people didn't work or didn't have jobs. Some of Dazzle's relatives, they're going out in the mountains, in the jungles, looking for food. You know, they're like digging for taro and, you know, things like that. And so I know I didn't mind helping during that time. I think that's important to know because if you're gonna have a relationship with a Filipina, more likely you will end up helping her family because I can't just stand still and not help her family. To me, it's like they're my family too. And as you have seen that now with Liana, with Gab Gab, and Mai Mai, you know, they're family. You know, to me, you know, we might not be blood related, but I feel like they're my family too.
Yeah, like especially when your Filipinas family became your family too.
Yeah, you know, that's.
And it's really possible, babe.
It is. It really is. You know, it's like I believe in as far as like it doesn't have to be blood relation to be family. Family is who you end up with, that you bond with, that care for.
Yeah. It is a red flag when your Filipina asks you for money even if they haven't met you in person yet or the family even doesn't even meet you in person yet. Yes, it is.
And what I really like about my Filipina Dazzle is she's very loyal and respectful. You know, it's like I always tell Dazzle, you know, it's like her parents raised her right as far as being respectful, not just to other people, but to me. You know, it's like Dazzle has never embarrassed me in front of other people. She's always had that respect for me, and I really appreciate that, babe. You know, it's like one thing I really love about Dazzle. If you are looking for a genuine relationships, Filipinas are a good choice. Dazzle and I get questioned all the time. You know, it's like, how do I meet a Filipina, you know, here in the Philippines? I think we have a solution for you. Christian Filipina is a dating service. Christian Filipina has relationship specialists that screen all possible members. They do the vetting for you. You don't have to worry about are the Filipinas on the dating service, are they legit or are they authentic? They do all the screening for you. The relationship specialist will help you to find your Filipina. Click the link below in the description box to go to Christian Filipina Online. The dating service has over 200,000 Filipinas with photos, and you can message them to start your journey in finding your Filipina.
Common mistake in meeting a Filipina is not beating the Filipina.
Yeah, you know, it's like you really have to spend time, you know, to get to know your Filipina. A lot of people that I've seen, I think the ones that fail in a relationship with a Filipina, they rush into the relationship. You know, it's like they meet them, you know, online or however they meet them, and all of a sudden they're proposing marriage. And, you know, it's like, take your time, you know, meeting your Filipina, it's a big decision. You know, it's not something that should be taken lightly. Like Dazzle and I, we dated 4 years before I proposed to Dazzle.
And even before that, I actually asked Gino when we were married already. I asked him, what took you so long to court me?
Yeah, well,
it took him like 3 months.
Well, I was like, you know, I was gonna make sure, you know, it's like that she's the right person.
Yeah.
meeting Dazzle's family was very important. You know, it's like I met her dad, I met her mom, brothers and sisters, got to hang out with them. You know, it's like getting to know them, because you'll find out more about your Filipina if you meet her family.
Actually, Gino met my dad and my mom even before we started dating.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Right?
yeah, I did. You know, it's like because we were friends already. You know, it's
Yeah.
like we used to take the van together from we would from Calibo to Boracay when Dazzle used to go home to Caticlan, and I would like
Yeah.
go to Boracay on the weekends.
One time, he just rode his bike to my home.
Yeah, yeah.
From Boracay.
From Boracay, you know, I took my my bicycle
Yeah.
on the boat,
Yeah.
and then I rode the bicycle
Yeah.
to Dazzle's
He
house.
texted me when he was like at the sari store near my house. He was like, "Hey Dazzle, I'm at this sari store. Where's your house?" I was like, "What are you doing here?"
And the longer you take your time and get to know your Filipina, you will know her likes and dislikes, and you'll know her goals in life, and what the future is for both of you. So my advice is don't rush into anything as far as your relationship. Take your time, enjoy it, because it's dating. To me, when I was dating Dazzle, for me it was fun, because we would take trips together, we did everything in school, and
Yeah.
it's like it was just fun, you know. There's really shouldn't be a rush into getting married, but when the day comes, you would appreciate it more. You know, it's like our wedding day was very memorable for both Dazzle and I. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.